Feed the dog.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Broussard Homestead, LLC. So far in the chat, we've got Mind and Body Co., Mama Bear, Built on the Rock Homestead, and All the Things Acres.
A little bit behind.
There's the Tinkerer's wife. Hello, Miss Patty.
Now, I think I got it.
You all good?
I'm hoping the dog will wait till 8 to eat. So far, it looks like it.
Looks good. Lily the cat was just climbing on me. She got up on my back. And I considered starting the stream just to show like she was on me. But like, of course, it's a cat. Her butthole was facing the camera. So I didn't do that to you. Benzo Rakers, hello. My Crooked Little Homestead and Lynn the Okie, welcome. Good to see you guys.
Ontario. I bet it's cold up there.
I bet it is. It's been a little chilly here
Sean in
lately.
Alaska posted that they're getting snow Thursday.
Already.
Well, I mean, it is mid-October.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it for us because it's been ridiculously hot.
It stayed stupid hot until suddenly it wasn't. It was crazy.
We had one cool front that knocked it back for a couple of days, and then about a week later, we had two cool fronts back to back, and it's been nice ever since. So
we finally got a little bit of rain, or started getting a little bit of rain. It's not near enough. Today it just kind of sprinkled all day, which is great. It was good napping weather. Ask me how I knew. But
who in the near vicinity didn't know? That's what I want to know.
But it's just we're in such a deficit because we've been in such a major drought for so long.
Yeah.
Months.
Henry at Mind and Body Co. said it's 72 degrees. It is actually 63 here now.
Lynn says, yeah. How is Abby doing?
Abby is doing better. I think we're finally starting to get her sugars under control.
There might be some people here that don't know. Abby was diagnosed diabetic. We don't know for sure yet if it's type 1 or type 2. We're hoping for type 2.
It's looking like it's type 2.
Looking like it, yeah.
But her average blood sugars went from about 350, and now we've got them to about 200. On average, it's about 200. Sometimes she's getting some normal readings, and other times it's a little bit high. So she's learning what spikes her sugar levels and what doesn't. But she's having a blast with the diet.
Hugo Homestead.
She's really learning like different recipes and stuff, and I think it's a challenge for her. So
I'm sorry, the camera is a little really crooked and it's bugging me.
Seriously.
Yes. Now we don't look like we're on a sinking ship going
Snow on Sunday going down to 34 tonight. Oh my goodness. No way. Yeah, her average when they did her blood work back at the beginning of September was 350. Her A1C was at 12.5, which is really high. It's supposed to be about a 6.5. So just the diet change and the medications they have her on right now. They've got her on 2 different types of insulin and metformin. Oh no, that's all of it for now. But she's been able to skip some of the insulin during the day, the fast acting insulin, because her sugars have been reading normal. So that's a step in the right direction for sure. The one with the baby, Katie's doing pretty good. I talked to her 2 days ago. I know she has her 6-week checkup
Monday.
Yeah, coming up Monday. So we're gonna go do that, and hopefully, all is well, and they will be able to release her to go back to work, which I know she's probably not looking forward to, but it's gonna be a step in the right direction, getting her out of the house and getting her out and moving and stuff like that. So, and the baby's doing great. She weighs over 10 pounds now, and she's starting to smile a little bit.
That's so precious.
Oh, she is adorable.
We
I
had
love her.
a family get together on Sunday. Instead of making gumbo here at home like we had talked about last week, Amy's dad, who is like the master of gumbo, made gumbo, and they invited us to go over there. So we had a big family get together, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we ate good too. But we did it really well, and even that day we did some healthier desserts and healthier side dishes and stuff, so that we were able to eat and not spike our blood sugars too bad. So Abby did pretty good with it.
Zach's side of the family, that's Katie's fiance, the baby's dad. His side of the family is going to be watching Bree when
Yeah,
Katie goes back to work.
he's got a sister that offered to babysit.
I think it's going to be between her and his mom,
Nope.
right? No,
Her and a cousin.
okay.
So she's very fortunate that she's got his side of the family is close by where they work, and willing to babysit. So
It's nice too to have family that's going to keep her.
right, versus a daycare or
Right.
something.
Not
Which
only
I
does
would
it save money, but I just feel more.
I would
comfortable.
love to keep her if they were working closer to here, but it's just not feasible
Well, sure.
for either of us, to get her back and forth. Because where she's working is probably about a 35-40 minute drive from here.
Everything good?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
email.
Cheyenne, our oldest daughter, is just as silly as ever. I went to the flower shop where she works. We have some products in that store on consignment, and I went to do a little business and restock over there.
I had been checking in on, like, texting her that morning,
And Cheyenne
being silly.
insisted, and she sent this flower arrangement for Amy.
She does absolutely beautiful work.
And the card says, "Hee hee, love y'all. Have a great day, dirty rat meatball." Because that's one of our sayings between us.
Yeah, I would not trust the daycare. I've seen how these daycare workers act. So, yeah.
Hey, Chris, surviving in Alabama. Good to see you. There's Sheila, the little nugget. Who's the little nugget? Oh, is that Sylvia? I'm trying to see the picture. It's so small.
Yeah, I'm gonna break my eyes trying to see that. I would have to lipify my screen. Blow it up real big like Lippy does. Then you can't see anything else.
It is Sylvia. My eyes are a little better than I thought, I guess. Sylvia, did you get your cross necklace in the mail?
Did. You didn't see that on Facebook?
No, I didn't.
She posted on Facebook a thank you,
Oh.
and that she received it.
Oh, no, how nice.
How did you miss that on Facebook and I saw it?
I don't know.
Well, now I feel special. Because most times, I'm like, hey, did you see this on Facebook? And he's like, oh, yeah. Like days ago.
That's so last week. Wearing it. All right, cool.
Awesome.
Somebody ordered a camo one today. I sent it out.
We've been doing pretty good. We're restocked on supplies, and
Pretty well restocked. Not all the way.
getting things in order.
But we got our LLC through the state, and we got our occupational license through the parish. Here in Louisiana, we have parishes instead of counties. It's the same thing. And we've applied for our sales tax stuff so that we can get our resale certificate. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's
So that we can
retail wholesale licensing.
so that we can purchase. Hey, there's Canadian. Good to see you, buddy. So that we can purchase things and not pay the sales tax, because the last person in line, the consumer pays the sales tax
On wholesale.
on wholesale items.
Yeah. Simple things that are so exciting. I got a kit of accessories for canning. I've never had one before. Now I have the tongs to lift the jars and funnels. That's a game changer. And when you upgrade and start doing more and more, Amazon actually has the funnels that are stainless steel. That makes a huge difference if you're doing something like roux, because I make roux and can it, and
There's Monica and Gil. Gil, good to
don't
see you,
use
bud.
a plastic canning funnel because you mess up your roux and the funnel.
And yes, Lynn, I am still working for the fire department.
I saw something else.
There's Glenn, how to garden.
Did you guys hear about the New York City daycare where toddlers got fentanyl poisoning? Yes, I did hear about that, and I'm not really keen on daycares to begin with, but I also understand that parents have to do what they have to do.
So all the things that are available on our Etsy store are the things that we sell here locally, plus some sauces,
Yeah.
and different things that come in pint jars that we're afraid to try and ship. But
Well, it's not that I'm afraid to ship it. It would cost so much for the consumer in shipping costs.
this is true. But we're looking at having our stuff co-packed.
Oh, that's stainless? Oh, that's a nice set then. Awesome. Sorry.
Oh, that's really cool, Sylvia. Make sure you let people know how to get their own if they're interested.
All mass transit. Wow. I'm not surprised. The drug stuff that's going on is so terrible. And y'all, I don't know the differences between the drugs and what they do with them and all this other stuff. So I'm kind of clueless when it comes to all that stuff. So but I know it's fentanyl is the rough one. I mean it can kill you just from like touching a residue.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
Pumpkin butter. I don't know what that is.
See, people make apple butter too, and
Oh, okay. That's probably like a similar consistency.
like what do you do with it? Is it like a peanut butter?
I don't know. I think it's more like just like a
jelly?
spread, like a jelly.
Okay.
I guess is that right? 6 months smoke free. Good job.
Oh, Surviving Alabama says in November I'm gonna buy 20 from y'all to give out for Christmas.
Oh, good deal. Remember to let us know if you're interested in the spice blends in bulk. That is the bulk is not available on Etsy. You have to reach out to me, and we can work something out.
Okay, so it's a spread for bread, like bread and butter. Okay. See, I've heard of apple butter, but I don't think I've ever tried it. Now I'm hearing about all these different like fruit butters
Yeah.
and stuff. That must have been a northern thing because I've never seen like that kind of stuff in my family for sure. Maybe they just didn't like it. I don't know. My mama makes all kinds of jellies and stuff, and she don't eat jelly, so that doesn't make any sense either. But she sells it, so
I'm still thinking about that gumbo. That was so good.
oh, I'm sure Lippy makes it.
Lippy makes everything.
I bet.
And if she doesn't make it, she knows how to make it.
Right? I'm gonna have to go look up a recipe and see what all goes in. I have to be really careful right now as to what Abby can eat.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Abby can eat anything, but we're trying to keep her sugar levels down, which I found out apples have a lot of natural sugar, but if you eat apples with peanut butter, the sugar in the apples, because it's natural sugar, doesn't spike it like it does if it's granulated sugar.
Hmm.
And the protein in the peanut butter slows the digestion of the natural sugars, so it doesn't make a huge spike and then drop. It keeps slows it down and levels it out. So
I haven't seen Lippy yet. Deathclaw, welcome. Good to see you.
sweeten as you like, or with the right apple, you don't have to sweeten it all. That's what I'm hoping for, is with the right kind of apples, then I may not have to sweeten it. Hypoglycemia. Yep. Hers is really high. Oh, or it was. It was her A1C was a 12.5, and her average blood sugar was about 350. And now with medicine and changing the diet, she's only changed the diet for um what, about a month? About a month that she's done that. And it's come down quite a bit. It's 200 and below now. It's very seldom that she gets a reading over 200.
Hey, Marshmallow Man, and hello, Joe.
The pectin from the apple comes mostly.
Marshmallow
from the
Man,
pores.
did our video help? Just curious.
Oh, surviving in Alabama.
Real talk.
Definitely praying.
If it didn't help, let me know.
Writing that down. And a family trapped in Israel.
Yeah, I saw that.
Pray for everybody, everything and everyone that's in Israel and dealing with.
Sheila says her blood sugar's always low.
Really? See, mine used to always be low, and now it's creeping up on the higher end the older I get. So I'm just kind of watching it. Mine's not near as high as Abby's was, so thankful for that.
You better not come over here and show your butthole to the camera.
Stop saying that. I have to have protein with my diet. Yeah. Well, I'm learning that the protein and fibers help with like slowing down the digestion of things and helping to keep the spikes from happening. Peanut butter, yeah, peanut butter helps a lot. Another one is orange juice that helps. It's something in the orange juice that helps to keep your sugar. It brings it up, but keeps it from spiking. It's crazy how that works. She's doing really good with it though. I was really impressed. I thought she was gonna have a lot of trouble with the diet and stuff, but she's not. She's being really creative with what she's eating. She's learning to make. We made a dish the other night. It was chicken Alfredo, but instead of using pasta, I used broccoli. And talk about good. No, we kind of spiced it up with bell peppers and onions and different, of course, some Beausoleil seasonings, but
of course,
very close to being diabetic. Yeah.
Long Road Farms. This is what we're talking about.
And that's still not the right picture.
Why is that not a right picture?
Because that's the occupational license.
That is an occupational license that says Broussard Homestead LLC. We are a legit business.
Trying to take a picture of the goats. I want to sell. Oh no!
Hey, there's Allison.
Did you see this? So I tried to take a picture of goats I wanted to sell today, but Mr. Stinky got in the way. I got goat porn.
Oh no.
Oh man.
There's Miss Lippy.
Hey, Miss Allison, how are you?
Orange juice gives
Instant carbs. Yeah. See, I knew I could rely on Lippy to explain it all. I just know it works. Drink orange juice and it'll pick your sugar up and kind of level it out.
Oh, fresh goat milk. I don't know that I've had fresh goat milk. Fresh cow milk, I've had that.
We've been putting in a new well pump. No water for 2 days.
Oh no.
Oh, Lippy.
You sneaking? You come say hello?
No, she's just gonna creep right there.
Say hello.
I've got some kind of critter eating my hot peppers. I guess I'm gonna buy Broussard.
Our video helps. I'm glad to hear that.
It, believe it or not, it might be rabbits. Rabbits don't seem to be affected by the cayenne pepper for whatever reason. At least here we have Cajun rabbits or something, because they eat like branches of the pepper plants, peppers and all.
A business privilege tax? Not that I know of.
We have to pay tax
Hope
on
not.
all business equipment. Wow.
Joe says congrats. Now you have to file endless forms every month and quarter.
Yeah, I know. Yay.
Well, the good thing is we don't have to redesign all of our logos. That's what we were afraid of, because in Louisiana, I don't know about other states, but in Louisiana, the word homestead is restricted as some sort of financial word.
Yeah.
So we had to write, I had to get creative and write to the Office of Financial Institutions for the state and explain to them why I wanted to use the word homestead, and let them know that I was not going to be a financial institution or try to do any kind of banking. And fortunately, we were blessed, and they said no objection or whatever. Lori, hello.
Allison said that means no shower for Lippy. No water for 2 days.
Oh no.
She said, y'all can imagine taking a shower, hair full of bubbles, and the water says goodbye. It wasn't a good call to Buddy.
Oh no.
Oh, I'd have been so mad.
Okay. This isn't gonna work. You better.
Golly. So the well pump went out in the middle of your shower. That was the reason why I changed the channel name as well. It's too hard in a few states with the word homestead.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, so that morning I woke up with purpose, and I said, today,
I was done with it.
I said to myself, and I said to God, I said, today is the day. We're going to do something about this, because we were stuck. Are we going to go this way and create a whole new persona, or are we going to stick to our guns and see what we can find out? Because we were really at a crossroads there and held up. And I said, today's the day. We're going to give it a shot. And within a couple of hours, I got the response saying, yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah.
So I was afraid it was going to be a big deal and we were going to wait weeks and be held up. But no.
Well, look, I was stressed over it the day before, and I didn't want to fight with it. It was one of those things where I had the feeling that it was going to be jumping through all kinds of hoops and doing all kinds of mess. And I was like, you know what?
Are we and Miss Lippy going to put out a combo pack? Hadn't thought about that. That's worth talking about. Good to see you, by the way, Super Dave. That's not a bad idea. We're going to, there's a local place. I say local, it's probably an hour away, but it's a facility that packs it packs dry spices and stuff for people or for businesses. So we're going to get with them. I've already talked to them once and got all the specifics and all.
To raise enough money to start doing that.
Right now, what we're doing is mainly my cross necklaces. You can find those on Etsy. They're made out of horseshoe nails. That I've been going back to stores like I used to and getting those into stores. Basically, I'm wholesaling to a retailer. I mean, that not basically, that is what it is. And three, at least three of the stores, four of the stores that I used to be in, when I called them, they're like, "Hey, I was wondering what happened to you. Yeah, I'll buy some." And so, all right, cool. So that's we do have those in bulk. Um, so if you have a store, or you know someone who has a store, there's a gift shop or maybe a locally owned feed store that's near you that might be interested in having them. By all means, help us get in there.
Or reach out to us by email. How are you doing that without having a business outside of a home setting? We have an LLC and we have an operational license, occupational license. Is that what?
I'm not sure what she's asking.
How are you doing
How
that?
are we doing?
We're
what?
doing wholesale, not retail. We do have we went ahead and got the retail license as well, so that we can sell things out of the house, um, or at farmers markets or things like that. But and we're still covered under the licensing. But mainly we're doing the wholesale on the cross necklaces right now.
And
But
to the best of my knowledge, too, we still fall under the cottage laws
yeah,
for the state. So until we're working with a lady at well, it's called the Seed Center, but I don't remember the name of. Anyway, it's through the local college, McNeese, and she's been helping us and coaching us and all. And she has not gotten a reply about whether we still fall under the cottage laws by moving forward and creating a business. Until I find out otherwise, we're going to keep doing what we're doing.
well, she's checking in on it for us, but she hasn't gotten any answers either.
I was turned down mixing and offering to businesses unless I had separate food.
Yeah, we're not
manufacturers.
covered for the spices right now.
Oh, right.
Under the cottage laws, we are, but not to put them into stores.
Now, that's why we're in contact with a facility nearby who will pack our spices for us. We're going to get with them. They'll help us create a label, and I've got to get a UPC, and it's the whole 9 yards, but it makes a legit finished product to where it has nothing to do with our kitchen. Basically, we provide the recipe, they provide the facility to package it. We end up with a finished product. We market that product.
Right. Now we are still under the cottage laws for dry seasonings in small amounts, as long as we make under 20,000 a year.
I think it's up to 30 now.
Even still, probably won't touch that anyway.
We're going to be fine.
But
for now,
for what we're doing, through Etsy and things like that, it's from our home to someone else's is fine. We cannot put our dry seasonings in stores without being licensed with the whole health inspection of the kitchen and everything.
Miss Lippy, if there's anything that you want that I can share with you and help you with, please just reach out. I don't know that you're probably well ahead of where we are, but if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I'm
going to get with you, Miss Lippy, and see if we're talking about the same company, because you might be able to get with that company too. It would be costly for her. We're talking about one seasoning at a time. She's got what, 4, 5, 7? I don't know.
I don't even know how many now.
She's got a bunch. And
a hot sauce in the future? I don't know. Probably not, because I could not even compete with Tabasco. That is my all-time favorite. But we do have a barbecue sauce.
I haven't even tried hot sauce.
Hey, Frenchie, good to see you. To get into stores, you have to have the FDA license. Oh, if you're packing them yourself, I guess.
Yeah. How did I do that?
Do
Okay. Still have to jump through hoops and had to take classes, and I still have more to take. Oh my goodness.
Let's see. Let's see where Miss Lippy is.
I know where Lippy is.
No, I mean,
Oh. On Etsy. No, don't use the Etsy.
not Etsy.
No, use her website. Right? Federal stamp, and that was a headache. Yeah, use the website, not Etsy.
What's the website?
Miss Lippy's. Hang on.
That's a weird website.
Miss Lippy's BayouPlans.com. Oh,
Not the way I spelled it, at least.
Look the link.
Oh, duh. Miss Lippy can put links.
Miss Lippy's Blends.
Let me show y'all what I'm looking at here. That would be really nice of me, wouldn't it?
I was close. Oh, Joe says you have a killer barbecue sauce. That's what we ate for supper tonight. Was
Not just barbecue sauce.
No, not just. Well, I have a friend that eats just barbecue sauce.
All right, this is Miss
But,
Lippy's website. Let's see what we got here.
We had burger patties with a little bit
Seasonings.
of barbecue sauce.
Full Throttle. That's new to me. Fish
Uh-oh.
fry, magic, boiling good.
I
been a
knew about
little
the
while.
Bowling Good. I hadn't seen the Full Throttle one.
Man, this stuff looks good. So there is 7. There's 7.
I love the
things
swamp
here.
mix. I
Let's
like
see what
the
else we
swamp.
got here. It says soy candles. Oh man,
You
Look
can
at these-
smell it. You
yeah,
can
look-
smell it while you're looking at it.
what a
Yeah.
great picture too. Field of Dreams, Secret Love, Health and Beauty. What we got?
That's all the
That's-
sad.
that's
That's
the
the good stuff. That's the good.
Hurt Me Not salve, lip balm, comfrey salve. That comfrey salve, man, that's some good stuff. I've used it.
I sent.
Oh no, calendula salve. That's the one we have.
We have the calendula,
That's the
but
one
I
I've been
sent
using.
my friend Mary the link to Lippy's website, and that's where she's been getting the comfrey salve now.
Miss Lippy's
Um,
blends.
and
MissLippy'sBlends.com.
awesome. She's got a torn meniscus, I think it is, and she's been using only the comfrey salve as a pain relief, and that seems to be the only thing that is helping to improve the pain. She's tried all kinds of things, and she doesn't want to be on like heavy pain meds. Biblical 7 days, seven blends.
Oh, all right. I like that.
Talk to my daughter. That was not for me. That's for Lippy. I'm just reading. I'm figuring out this web stuff, and it's
Eventually, we're going to
that's
get.
the biggest thing is the
our-
websites and stuff are so difficult. It's
We
not
have
not just you, Lippy.
we have our own website, but it's not the way it should be yet. Probably need some professional help with that. But so we're sticking with sharing the Etsy link because the shipping is right on there.
Well, with the one with Square, in order to get it right, I have to pay the membership stuff. And first step was saving up the money to get the licensing.
We're
We're there now, and now we're going to
baby
start
steps.
saving a little bit here and a little bit there to.
We're trying to keep from
Yeah.
jumping in with both feet.
I'm trying to keep from having to get a loan
And I'll tell you what,
because I really don't
if
want.
we weren't doing this together, it would not be getting done because it's taking every bit of my concentration to keep my full-time job and make the cross necklaces and fill the orders while she does most of the office work and the making the business happen.
I'm trying.
And it's certainly a team effort, and we couldn't do it without one another.
My daughter built mine, but I'm in school learning how to work it. Let's just say my daughter does text me in capital letters often. And y'all, I can hear that in lippy voice. Just it's great. Trying to use castor oil packs on my husband's knees for breaking up scar tissue and such. I've heard of castor oil.
Oh, have a good night, Mama Bear. I
Wait.
just saw that. Hopefully I didn't miss you.
Oh wow, it's 7:40 almost.
No, we're not going anywhere.
I've heard of castor oil, but I don't know if it works. But the comfrey salve definitely works. The comfrey stuff definitely works. That calendula oil works pretty good too.
I like it.
I need to get me a comfrey one from Lippy. I've been meaning to do that. I need to catch her one time when she's coming down this way, or we're going up that way to save her the shipping, or save everybody the shipping. Not castor oil internally. No, definitely. Oh Lord, that would be a mess. I've heard of putting it like on the skin though.
If you can close out a live stream, you can do anything. Eventually, yeah. Oh
That's
man.
great. Somebody asked, I'm the one who listed everything. Does it look okay? I'm seriously asking. Oh, the website?
Yeah,
The
I thought
website
it
looks
looked
fantastic.
Very nice, clean,
Her
professional.
Your pictures are incredible. Oh,
all righty, Mama Bear.
thank you for that input. Lippy's lip balm is good. Yes, I have some of that too. But you know, I've been fighting with chapped lips for the last few years. And one thing I've learned is when your blood sugar is elevated, that's one of the side effects.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what? Maybe, but I do remember syrup of ipecac.
Oh, you can use
That
peroxide too.
That one was to make you hurl for sure.
You can use peroxide, small amounts of peroxide. Let me say that.
Right, to induce vomiting.
Yeah, because it foams in your stomach. You can give it to an animal that's eaten like rat poison or things like that, and it makes them throw up.
Check with your doctor. We are not medical professionals.
Yeah, well, Google shut me down after 50 tries of asking how to put a picture on a website. Oh, yeah. That's one good thing to check is I didn't know it either until recently. I've been doing the research and stuff on diabetics, and yeah, one like side effect of your blood sugar being higher is dry chapped lips. Another is like yeast infections and athlete's foot
and mold at the water line in the toilet.
Yep.
Because your urine has the sugar in it, and it feeds
the heavier amounts of sugar.
It feeds the mold. We found that out.
I thought something was wrong with Abby's bathroom. I really did. Because her toilet was getting it, but ours wasn't. Not quite as, not near as bad. But that's what the heavy sugars feed yeast and things like that. So there's all kinds of things that can happen when your blood sugar is high. But we didn't even realize that Abby was feeling as bad as she was because Abby has fibro. So the tired feeling and and achiness, that's normal for Abby. So we didn't really bat an eye at it.
Awesome. That's great.
Oh, that's great.
We might be going to a farmer's market this Saturday. not certain that we can pull it off. I haven't reserved a spot either, so we'll see. We'll see. I'll reach out probably tomorrow and see if there's spots available to where, so that we'll know if we can even consider it.
I'm good as long as it doesn't rain and it's not 100 and stupid outside. Which it's been great. Today the high was like 70, I think.
Oh, today was awesome.
Well, except for the rain and the wind, that cool north wind.
I enjoyed that.
Chilly. I needed to put pants on.
It was a nice change of pace. I liked it.
Well, yeah, but it was a little too chilly for shorts.
We went to the bank and we got all that. We got ourselves a new.
Yes, we have a new business checking
account. And
that
there ain't much in it yet. We'll get there.
That was a jumping through hoops too. So.
Gotta go. All right, Chris, take it easy. Looking forward to chatting with you and sending those 20 jars to you later.
Crosses. Was he talking about seasonings?
Broussard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here, I thought he was talking about the Nicholas. Fine, the vendors were so helpful. That's awesome, Lippy. I wish we could have gone. But yeah, I think the salves really do work well. I'm going to get there one day.
Michigan Daffodil's here. Hello. And Grammy Karen. Our package is on its way. We got to put something together for Grammy Karen.
Don't slap me.
Something super special for Grammy Karen.
Make me jump out of my chair. Well, hello, Grammy Karen. You walked in and I got slapped.
It's Grammy Karen.
I will knock you out. Oh man, you don't need to do that. I want to put together a box. We've been kind of talking about what to put in it and stuff. So it's his fault, not yours. Oh man. Abby is diabetic. We're just unsure right now. The tests are leaning towards type 2 diabetic. But the doctor seems to think she may be type 1. We're hoping for type 2 because type 1 is insulin dependent. Like she would have to be on the insulin for the rest of her life. And poor baby, she's having to check her sugars 5 times a day. And she's taking 4 different injections a day. So she's running out of fingers to stick and she's running out of places to stab herself. So at 10 o'clock every night, she's like, hey, Mom, can you come stab me? And it's to give her an insulin injection in the back of her arms because she does them throughout the day in her stomach and in her thighs. So we're trying to change positions. So she's trying to utilize the back of her arm and she can't quite get it figured out. So I've been doing her nightly injections. You can knock him out when I come in. There you go. So now every time Mama Bear comes in, I get to smack you. Oh, man. But that's what we've been working on this week is getting the business licensing and up and running. And I'm really trying hard to figure out how and where to keep all my records together. So I'm trying to make it as easy as I can so that I have a routine and I can do, a weekly visit to the dungeon office in there. I hate feeling closed in, so I don't want to be in that room all day, every day.
We've got to figure out too and do a little rearranging, reconfiguring to give me a workspace, because the way we've been doing it right now is I'll sit here at the table. I've got to unpack all my cross-making materials, supplies, tools, everything, work to a certain point. And then if I need to get on my computer, well, this is also the same space. If we need to eat, this is the same space. I mean, so I've got to pack it all up, move it. You're
going to work tomorrow and I'm already in rearranging and cleaning mode.
It's quite inconvenient. Okay, so just remember, don't make a lot of work for me if possible. I don't want to come
That
back.
sounds so
I don't want to
pitiful.
I don't want to
When
come
do
back.
I
here-
rearrange
don't-
things and
hold
leave
on,
stuff
hold
for
on.
you?
I don't want to get a text message that says, "So I was thinking."
When have I done that? Oh, I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm going to screw something up as far as the bookwork
Well,
and not have what I need.
I think it's reasonable to be nervous, not so much fearful, because look at how much help we've gotten so far.
I know.
I don't think anybody's really going to be out to get us.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
I don't want to miss out on something critical that I'm supposed to be keeping, and I just missed it because,
I did this and this happened.
Well, I say I was thinking. That usually means I did something and this happened. Oh, man. I've been filling a 20-yard dumpster and rearranging an attic, basement, and garage. By the end of the day, I can barely walk. Oh, Allison.
Super Dave says, does. So I was thinking, need its own LLC.
Probably. I'm going to put Allison on the prayer list because she just sounds like she needs some prayers for some rest. Since I'm late, what are y'all going to sell in the future?
We're selling the same things that we've been selling. Everything that's on our Etsy shop, plus our sauces.
Yeah, the canned items.
Here locally, we sell a barbecue sauce, which I really want to be able to pack and be able to ship that, because that is some good stuff. You're going to want that in your belly. Jalapeno mustard, salsa. We've gotten such compliments on our salsa, which I thought in my opinion, I love the barbecue sauce more than the salsa, but the salsa is really taken off. And the other thing is cowboy candy.
We are going to work on shipping the sauce, but that isn't covered under the cottage laws to ship it out of state.
Oh, really?
I don't
know that for sure.
No, I don't know that for sure, but I haven't been able to find anybody with the answer to that. So we definitely need to get those packaged for us.
Yeah, with legit labeling with all the
nutritional everything. Yeah.
Is the barbecue sauce spicy?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
It's
not.
Quite sweet.
It has way less seasoning than anything else we make.
By far. By far.
And I can ship it. It's just really expensive for the boxes that we have to get.
Can we ship the sauce to a friend? Yes.
Yes.
On a friendly level, yes. Just reach out.
Yeah, just reach out. Let me know. I warn you though, the shipping is what's slowing me down on that.
It's going to cost. I'm letting you know.
The shipping is a little pricey. For my pocketbook, it's a little pricey.
We're looking at we do $7 per pint on the barbecue sauce, and it'll probably cost at least that much to ship as well. So be prepared.
Basically, the easy way to answer that is under code. You cannot ship anything out of state but through the FDA. Well, see that's not quite right either. Use this. Like I said, use the food grade cheap plastic bottles for sauce. Then you can't can it. I can't can in plastic.
Yeah. That wouldn't be something.
That's why we're doing them in the glass canning jars, is because we're water bath processing them.
Ship 3 to 4 at the same time. Yeah, we could do that.
Yes. Shipping more at a time is actually cheaper than doing one. Or, it's
not cheaper, but
that's right. You can't. Yeah. The boxes How much is it for the canning those boxes that we got?
I don't remember.
For
Do you remember the site?
Yeah, I have the site saved. I'm gonna look it up, Monica, and I'll get the prices on the boxes. It's because I have to buy a special box so that the jar arrives in one piece versus 60 or more.
Yeah, we had sent something
Elderberry syrup.
jalapeno mustard, I think, to Miss Lippy recently in one of those boxes just to try it out and see how it worked, and it did amazing.
Yeah,
it arrived in one piece.
Now I sent elderberry syrup to California once, and
we sent 2 jars of elderberry syrup to California.
They arrived as 2 jars of
one jar and a purple mess.
Okay.
Because the second jar busted.
Yeah, I'll get with you and I'm gonna look it up either tonight or tomorrow. I'll look up the price of those boxes, and that way I can tell you, the price of shipping per whether I do, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, that kind of thing.
Well, this box was more than dripping, Joe.
So ship to a friend that can ship you a few bucks. Yeah. Dripping boxes. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Have a great night, Sylvia. Thanks for joining us.
That one was probably the worst one we've had.
Medium-sized flat rate will hold 4 jars. The cost of those flat rate boxes has gotten ridiculous.
The small box that used to be $5 is now $10.
When I first started shipping cross necklaces in those little boxes, they were $4.50, $4.55, I think, something like that. And it's over $10 now for the same box.
Medium-sized flat rate will hold 4 jars. Yeah, but how do you keep them from? Okay, and look professional at the same time. To keep them from rolling, and unless we use packing peanuts, but then that's going to be
Michigan Daffodil. We only offer the shakers now in the Beausoleil, and that's how you spell it.
Don't they have the $10 box is the little small flat rate box. I think the medium size is 20. I could be wrong. I don't remember.
I think it's over 20 now because when we were shipping before, it was 18-ish.
$14.85 now for the medium. See, I figured Lippy would know. Yeah, shipping is crazy. Michigan Daffodil has the Beausoleil that came in a bag.
Right. She has the original recipe, which is way less salt than what we're putting in now. We had to up the salt content because it was really way too much spice. We just and being so low salt actually made it far more expensive for us to make it too. So we've been able to cut costs and make a better blend all at the same time.
Lippy just reminded me. She said, yeah, it's costly, and I ship a lot of medium-sized boxes, and that's with my business discount. I forgot. Now that we have the business license, I can get the business rates.
Oh.
I'm working with FedEx shipping. Hope they approve, and that will save in the long run for consumer. Is FedEx any cheaper though? I better make a big order. And that's what I'm trying to do, is trying to make the box, the packaging and stuff look professional. At least somewhat. I mean, I don't want to pack it full of like newspapers and funny wrap or anything. But you're sending a weighted item. Okay.
Oh, a heavier item.
Right.
FedEx is better.
It's all expensive.
Yeah.
Any way you go is expensive. But I try to package it professional looking. but try to keep the packaging as light as possible so that I'm not adding a bunch of weight to the boxes so that the shipping cost doesn't go crazy expensive. But y'all, packing peanuts are ridiculously expensive for styrofoam garbage.
No, they don't. The packing peanuts they use nowadays aren't even styrofoam anymore. It's a
Whatever they are, people are just going to throw
it's a
them away.
biodegradable thing. So as soon as it gets wet, it disintegrates.
Great.
Yeah.
So I need to like vacuum seal the box into a Ziploc bag or something. Saran wrap the whole thing so it doesn't get wet.
Bubble wrap and socks.
Yeah, I don't know if that's professional. Straw. Bubble wrap is not as expensive, but I don't know if bubble wrap is enough. I need to keep the jars to where they can't roll and clank together at all in the box.
That's the main thing. You got to stuff. That's what I've learned. You've got to stuff the box enough to where things inside the box don't move, because that's where you get the problems.
I think I'm gonna go look for some type of like floral foam or something, maybe.
Shipping once or twice a week for one price, or for a little more, ship same day. Lots of soda.
It's for a friend, bubble wrap and socks. Free pair of socks with each order. That's awesome. Oh man, that's great. Get the tiny bubble wrap and wrap each jar. Yeah, it's just to keep the jars from clanking up against each other. I might be able to figure something out to use as a filler. Okay. That's right. Lippy does the candles and the same concept.
Yeah. We can make this happen. One way or
I'm gonna
another,
try some things out.
Right now, we got to make sure
Monica
that we
might
get
be my guinea pig.
all of our startup paperwork and everything happening. Make sure the business is locked in, and then we can go from there.
I thought about that, Mama Bear, is using extra pieces of cardboard to wrap around the jars, and then with bubble wrap, or vice versa. Just using the cardboard and stuff to fill in the space between the jars. Okay.
Oh, it's about time for us to go.
And Monica wants barbecue sauce.
By this time next week, I will be starting my 1-month vacation. So that'll be at least 4 weeks of Thursdays. You won't have to remember to watch us on Wednesday.
And I put a note for Monica. I'm going to be using you as a test for shipping the jars. Carpet padding. Wonder how much that stuff is. Non-slip shelving stuff.
Carpet padding is a great idea. It's just to store it.
Yeah, but the dollar store sells that the cat like drawer liner that's non-slip.
Yeah.
I bet that would work too, because that's pretty light.
All right, we're gonna say goodnight. Thank you guys for all your suggestions. These are great ideas. Oh, there's Jenny. Oh no, we're leaving. Sorry, Jenny. Sorry we missed you.
Excuse me. Okay. Mama Bear, I may be sending stuff to you, and I will be sending stuff to Grammy Karen too. And we can test different shipping strategies. Just don't judge my packaging, y'all.
All right, guys. Until next Thursday night, good night and God bless.
See you guys next week.